Welcome to my channel, Sticking with Steve. Today we're going to be in my favorite movies journal. Okay, so we are going to be in my favorite movies journal. And how I'm going to do this, originally as I was creating the page, I was filming it and showing it to you guys, but they were like 3-minute videos and I just felt like that was kind of silly. So I decided to create several pages and then I will come back and show you the pages and tell you the premise of the movie, and that's going to be how I do it. So for the first one, I'm not putting these movies in the order of how I love them because it's really hard for me to figure out like first, second, third, all those kinds of things. It's just too challenging for me to work out. So I just decided I'm just going to, as I think of them, I grab the movie cover and I'm just going in the order that I have printed the movie covers. So the first one is Marvin's Room. It's from 1996. It stars Diane Keaton, Meryl Streep, and Leonardo DiCaprio. The premise of the movie is Bessie, who stayed home to take care of their bedridden father, Marvin, is diagnosed with leukemia and must call her estranged sister, Lee, who left years ago, to see if her and her 2 sons could be a match for a donor, leading to a family reunion. One of my favorite films of all time. The next one, this is one of my favorite, these are all my favorite films. So this one is The Young and Heart from 1938 with Janet Gaynor, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., and Paulette Goddard. The reason I watched this movie for the first time was Billie Burke, who played Glenda the Good Witch, is in this movie, and I love her because she plays funny characters. She usually plays a ditzy woman, and she's hilarious, and she's really good at it. So the premise of this movie is an impoverished family of charlatans meet a lonely, wealthy woman, Miss Fortune, and plan to take advantage of her, but her kindness leads to their reform. Very good, heartwarming, funny movie. So the next one is The Fall from 2006. I can't necessarily read, I can't pronounce that, so I'm not going to read the character names, but this was set in the 1920s California. A paralyzed stuntman tells a story to a young girl in a hospital, and the characters in the story begin to mirror the people in the hospital, while the man manipulates the girl to get drugs. This is a really good movie, and it's really visually stunning. It's beautiful. A friend of mine showed it to me, and I really love it. And then the next one is Fried Green Tomatoes, 1991, with Kathy Bates, Jessica Tandy, and Mary Stuart Masterson. And the premise is the story follows Evelyn in present day as she connects with Ninny, who recounts the story of Iggy and Ruth's deep friendship and their adventures running the Whistle Stop Cafe, which helps Evelyn find the strength to improve her life. Then we have What's Up, Doc, a screwball comedy from the 70s starring Barbra Streisand, Ryan O'Neal, and Madeline Kahn. It's a modern take on the screwball comedy. 4 identical plaid bags are mixed up at a hotel, leading to chaos involving a college dropout, a spy, a thief, and a mascot. That's hilarious. A musicologist. Man, I completely read that wrong. And then the next one is from 1938, There's Always a Woman, starring Joan Blondell, Melvyn Douglas, and Mary Astor. A struggling detective's wife reopens their agency and takes a case that turns into a murder investigation with both husband and wife trying to solve it. This is a really funny movie. And then next we have the adventure story, Strange Cargo from 1940, starring Clark Gable and Joan Crawford and Ian Hunter. And the premise to this movie is a group of criminals escape Devil's Island, joined by a prostitute and a mysterious stranger who offers spiritual guidance as they journey through the jungle. And then the next one is The Miracle Club from 2003, starring Laura Linney, Kathy Bates, and Maggie Smith. 3 generations of friends from Ballinger, Dublin win a trip to Lourdes, France. Their journey is complicated by the return of Chrissy, who joins them, reopening old wounds and forcing them to deal with personal challenges. Excellent movie. And then we have Bringing Up Baby from 1938. Katharine Hepburn, Cary Grant, and Charles Ruggles star in this one. A paleontologist is trying to secure a museum donation when he meets a scatterbrained heiress who brings chaos, including It brings chaos, including a leopard, into his life, leading to a frantic search for a missing dinosaur bone. And this movie was the framework on which What's Up Doc was made. They took this movie and redid it as What's Up Doc. And they're very different. So if you watched them side by side, you could see the similarities and the things that they took from it, but they're completely different stories. And then we have Music Box from 1989 with Jessica Lange, Armin Mueller-Stahl, and Frederick Forrest. And the premise of the story is a Chicago lawyer, Ann Talbot, defends her father, who is accused of being a war criminal from Hungary. As she digs into his past to prove his innocence, she uncovers evidence that suggests he might be guilty. A music box holds the evidence she seeks. And then we have The Red Shoes from 1948, starring Anton Walbrook, Marius Goring, and Moira Shearer. A young dancer must choose between her romance with a composer and the demands of her career, mirroring the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale. This is a visually stunning movie. And then Never Was from 2005, starring Aaron Eckhart, Ian McKellen, and Brittany Murphy. A psychologist investigates his father's past at a mental hospital, blurring the lines between his father's children's book world and the reality of a mysterious patient. Then we have The Lady Vanishes from 1938 with Margaret Lockwood, Michael Redgrave, and Paul Lucas. A woman on the train realizes an elderly lady she befriends has disappeared and no one else remembers her. This is a fun Alfred Hitchcock film, and I believe, if I remember correctly, this is the film that brought him to Hollywood. After seeing this film, I believe it was David O. Selznick offered Hitchcock a job in Hollywood. And then the final movie I have made a page for right now is Lady in the Water from 2006. And the premise of this movie is a superintendent rescues a mysterious woman from a pool, discovering she is a mysterious being from a bedtime story who needs help returning home. It's kind of like one of those movies that kind of blur the lines between fairy tale and reality. And so far, these are the movies that I have, or from my favorites list. Marvin's Room, The Young and Heart, The Fall, Fried Green Tomatoes, What's Up, Doc? There's Always a Woman, Strange Cargo, The Miracle Club, Bringing Up Baby, Music Box, The Red Shoes, Never Was, The Lady Vanishes, and Lady in the Water. There will be more to come, but so far that's what I've got for you. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please consider liking this and subscribing so you don't miss any of my future videos, and you can see what other movies I add to my favorite movies book. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.